Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw a BARYONYX dinosaur. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, so this is going to be more of an action pose dinosaur. So he's going to be kind of coming at you. Coming at you. Coming at you. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to scare you. But obviously, you're too cool for that, right? You know better. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so there's that. There's that, and there's that. Okay, so it looks like I got the feet placed where I want them. That looks about right. This shouldn't take very long because I'm kind of having to make it up. Well, I'm 100% making it up because we don't have pictures of these dinosaurs. We have models, we have artist interpretations, and guess what? I am now one of those artists, right? I am interpretating what I think it is. All right. So anyway, yeah, I'm having him in kind of a coming at you fighting pose, you know. Let's see, and it's simple anatomy, so that's why I can do it how I want. But just letting you know, yeah, that's kind of the idea. Is this guy's coming at you to eat your bones. I know that sounds gruesome, right? But hey, that's all they understood is eat, eat, eat. I mean, kind of like a bird, you know? Well, that's a whole theory, right? I mean, let's get into it. The whole theory is that they evolved into birds. And, you know, I don't know if I'm getting that from what's the dinosaur movie? Oh my gosh, I just completely drew a blank on the name. That's how much of a crazy old man I am. I completely forgot Jurassic Park. Whoo, forgot that name. That's how crazy old man I am. Anyway, am I just getting that from the movie, or is that real that they think they evolved into birds? You know, I get it. I see it too. I see what they're talking about. But I don't know if that's real or not. I'm just going by what movies teach me. Most of my education, kids, comes from movies. Not too proud to admit that. Not too just proud of that, you know. All right. Okay. But the nice thing is, I get to do whatever I want. I get to design. You know, that's the nice thing of being a creator. So, you know, I'll let the scientists make those decisions of what actually happened to them and where they went and where they evolved and what they are. You know, I'm just a creator. Okay, looking good. I like the position. It looks good to me. Ooh, that's a lot of teeth. Maybe I just should. I'm just gonna do stuff like that, and I'll come back with the detail, the Sharpie, and add that as we go. Because I'm not gonna draw all those little teeth. We're just gonna, you know, erase and move on. Alright, okay, so let me draw him a body real fast. And let's see, I have his tail coming and just doing one of these. Right, it's gotta go like this. Alright, a little stubby, but you know, that's the position I put him in, you know? So, yeah, there we go. I think that's good. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna switch over to the Sharpies now, but I'm gonna need to erase some of these sketch lines. I don't need them all. So I'm just going to lightly erase the light lines, and what will be left are a small ghost of an image that I can draw over. And it'll let the Sharpie stand out, not the pencil lines. If you're working with pencil, if you're this far with me, and you're sketching too, just start drawing darker. Just get darker, harder with your pencil pushings. and make it thicker, and then you can keep going. Me, I'm switching over to Sharpie, so I want the Sharpie to stand down, not the pencil lines. Okay, there we go. I say let's switch over. Let's welcome everybody that skipped. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Yay! Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen today. Mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find the things that the fine point can't quite find. So I'm going to go ahead and include that. Usually I start with like the eyes and things like that with the Sharpie pen because I can control the line widths much better. But this is a pretty big drawing that I can just go straight with the big Sharpie. So what I'm going to do is I've got him like coming at you kind of at an angle. So I think I'm just going to start with the head and work my way down, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and give him a little bit of beady-o eye. Let's go ahead and just do one of those like that. Let's give him that little reptile eye, something like this. And heck, let's go ahead and just add a little bit of crazy detail while I'm here, just because I can with this Sharpie. Now, I'm just kind of adding crazy little lines just to accent, just to give them a little bit of texture and something different. You don't have to, you can do whatever you want. I was just going crazy with that Sharpie line right there just to add a little something, you know? There we go. Little crocodile feature, you know, something like that. So now I'm going to build off of that. So his neck's going to be here. Let's just start with the head. I'm just going to do kind of a bumpy little something like this. And again, I've kind of sketched it out so I know what I'm doing here. I'm not just drawing blindly. So something like this. And I'm not going to do the teeth yet. I'm just going to go ahead and just draw the mouth. Something like this. Ooh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's stop right there. And I'm going to connect it to the bottom jaw like this. Like that here. I'm going to show you something cool to do. And I'm going to bring the bottom of the jaw in like this. Connect it. And because it's got like that webbed connector like everybody does in the design of it, I'm just going to do that. And we're going to do it with a smaller Sharpie, just to kind of accent that it's not as predominant as the other Sharpie. There, something like that. So you don't have to do exactly like I'm doing, but I just want to do a little something just to kind of, you know, sorry, I wanted to do that. Just to accent that we did it for the style and look of the dinosaur. Because the thing is about all of these is we don't know what the skin's like. All we have are the bones to build off of. So that's all we got to work with. So you know what? Let's do the teeth with the smaller Sharpie since we're here, and we'll draw. Remember the jaw, the inside of the mouth is going to go inside there, but I need to add some teeth. Now there's a lot of teeth on this guy, so that's why I just kind of wanted to do it like this with this Sharpie, and then we're going to come back and I don't know, and do the other Sharpie. But there's a lot of teeth. So this is all I can really do is just add a bunch. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Usually when I go quiet it's because I'm concentrating. And then we'll add the inside of the mouth too. So I'm just going to start adding tiny teeth just to give him a style, you know, a little unique, like it's like his own secret handshake, you know. He's got a certain kind of teeth that nobody else is like. That makes him unique. He is cool and dinosaurish. Okay, so the other side we'll go ahead and do I'm going to show you kind of this other technique we can do with just like silhouette type thing. So we're just going to do this, and so this is going to be for the inside of the mouth, the other side of his mouth, but because it's going to be dark and shadowed, we can't see every single thing, so we're just going to kind of do like this. And that will kind of show off the other side, or close off the mouth, because he's obviously has the other side the way we have them angled, but we're not going to draw every single tooth inside there. All that's going to be colored dark anyway. So, you know, we're just kind of showing that there's another part of his mouth, really. Okay? All right. So now we're going to draw his neck. And so I'm going to bring it in like this. Okay. And I want his neck a little thinner than his head. And now we're going to work on his body. So his body, he's got, in at least some of the drawings and things that I've seen, a bunch of little scales and stuff on his back. So we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm going to add on top of this. So this is like the bottom layer, like that. So I'm going to come back over here. Do like this. Do another one over here like that. And just kind of, you know, that'll give us like the look of his scaly back. Okay, there we go. Just to stylize him a little bit, you know. Let's go ahead and draw his tail since we're here. We're gonna go ahead and just whoop it in. Whoop. Bring it back around. And I'm gonna stop right about there because I'm gonna draw his leg. And let's go ahead and let's draw it. Let's do it since we're here. So I'm going to draw his rump like this to his leg, to his knee. And this inside one, let's see, that's going to be like this to his knee. Going to go back a little bit to the other part of his leg. He's got 3 parts, so I can't call it a shin. I don't know what that part is. Okay, there's his foot. Going to come down like this. And so I'm going to draw his toes, or his talons, I guess. Like that. And I've got this one kind of out. So basically, the way he's standing, he's got, I mean, you can't really see it. It's going to have these feet down and this one's stretched. So that's why this one, I kind of have more like that. Okay? Like that. Let me add just a little bit of extra detail, like we did up there, just a little bit of fun, just a little bit of style, you know? Oops, I'm kind of drawing through my own lines. I'm getting too excited with my style here, too excited with the techniques. Okay. All right, looking good. How's yours looking? Awesome. Okay, so there we go. All right, so his hands, I got kind of, he's coming out like this. He's kind of reaching out at you, okay? So this one, the where we're gonna place it is a little bit floating, but my sketch determined where it was gonna be, but for now, just understand it's an arm on his body. You know what? We'll do this arm. Maybe that'll help you understand where this one is first. So let me draw his chest. Like this. Okay, and then let's go ahead and finish it up. Then we're gonna draw his booty. Or his stomach, I guess, going back to the booty. And that gives us an edge. So now I can draw his shoulder to his bicep. Do the same thing here to the elbow. Then I'm gonna draw the forearm to the wrist, like that, and draw his little claw. Now he's got just like a flat claw. There's no thumb, so we're just gonna draw the first claw like that. The other one's coming down like this. And we're just going to put him in now. So I'm going to draw, let's see, a pointy finger claw like that. Do another one like this. And I'm going to do the third one like this. Okay, and so let me add, where's my Sharpie? Just a little bit of extra detail. Just because I can. That, and again I'm gonna kind of add some extra stuff. So sometimes these Sharpies are a little bit too big, so I just want to add some detail and a point. I mean, these are scary nails, right? these Sharpies, you gotta work with them. You gotta know how to make it look scary. Even these, look, let's move to a point. There we go. All right, so now understand that this one is more facing at you, but in the same place. So shoulder, like that, see? Coming down to the bicep, there's the elbow. So that means down like this, but it's more foreshortened, looking straight at you. So the forearm is like this, coming to the hand. So see what I'm saying? It's more looking at you, or more pointed at you than off to an angle. So that's why it's a little floating. So that means since the wrist is right there, it's going to go like that, come to this. So that means these fingers are more pointed at you, like that. Does that make sense? Again, I'm going to add some special detail with this Sharpie. Alright, like that. So see, you kind of foreshortening kind of hides some stuff, so you kind of get away with drawing a different style. Okay, so now we just got to draw the other leg. Let me do this too. I kind of feel like this needs a little something. You know? There we go. Now it's all dinosaur-rific. So same thing, we're going to draw the big leg, the femur, right? There. Or the thigh, I guess. Then, well, again, there's more parts to this, so I should stop naming because I don't know all of them. Again, I'm not the scientist. I'm the artemetist. Okay. Alright. Ooh, you know what? I need to draw the claws. That'll help me as to where everything is. Like that. There we go. Like this. That. And like that. Alright. Again, let's draw some cool features. Alright, just extra little crazy detail just to kind of, you know, give it something. I'm going to add a lot of color, and that's going to really make a lot of difference, but, you know, just to make something cool. Some dinosaur look, some reptile skin. You know what I'm saying. Alright, so I say that's what we should do next. Let's take care of the rest with color. So that is a BARYONYX dinosaur. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.